I've got some insane investments that can help you double your coins on FIFA 22. But before we jump into that, I need to show you the easiest way for you to get some coins. If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 6% off at checkout. Now let's go ahead and jump right into this video. All right, boys. So jumping into this video and these investments, we're going to be starting off with something really simple that can double your coins. And we're going to be looking at gold common cards. Now, why are we starting with this? And especially on Sunday is because Squad Battles rewards come out Sunday mornings. And that is when gold common cards are typically at their cheapest because that's when they're getting the most supply. So we want to look at investing in gold commons that are really good for daily SBCs, upgrade packs, everything like that. So a good place I like to start is gold common Premier League defenders, and a lot of times specifically center backs I like to have a look at. So if we look at like Premier League center backs right now, you can see these are currently selling for 500 coins a piece. You can pick all of these up at very easily. And if you go try to get these on bid as well, you can get these for like 350, 400 very comfortably. So that's going to be kind of our first investment is just these center backs from major leagues, specifically the Premier League and the La Liga do quite well here. And again, it's just because one, Sundays are almost always the cheapest because that's when we're getting gold common supply from squad battles rewards. And two, as we get daily SBCs, upgrade packs, everything like that, and these cards are needed, they'll go up throughout the week. So for example, if we go look at just like some random gold common defenders that are dirt cheap right now, and we go look at their prices throughout the weeks. So let's just go pick, for example, Fernandez here, Argentinian Newcastle center back. If I go look on Footbin real quick at his price, just to give an example of what he can rise to, Fernandez. Why is everybody on this game named Fernandez? So if we take a look, he's currently 550 coins. And if we look over just the last month here, you can see just last week he was 1,500 coins. Just the other day he was 1,200 from the daily SBC. 1,000 before. So you can see these will easily double in price. Almost every single week we'll get an SBC, whether it be marquee matchups, a daily SBC, upgrade packs, anything can make these cards go up in price. That's going to be our first one is those Premier League center backs. Now, typically right backs are a good play as well. Now, these are a little bit more expensive. They haven't really dropped all the way down. So I'm a little more hesitant to go in on the Premier League right backs. But if I go, for example, go have a look at like Kyle Walker-Peters on Footbin, this is how I kind of gauge if I'm willing to buy him at this price. So if I go take a look at him, he's like 700 coins right now. And over the last month, like he's rising to the same price as those center backs basically, but he's more expensive right now. So it kind of makes more sense to go in on those Premier League center backs. And this is the kind of thing that will work for other leagues as well. I just find the Premier League to be kind of the most common that people use to do all those SBCs and whatnot. So I'm a big fan of that. So the next thing we can jump into is just gold common cards in general for 300 coins from like off leagues. You can get very easily. Now, the thing with these is these would need relatively specific requirements from upgrade packs for them to rise here. So typically with these gold commons from these off leagues, they're not really going to move all that much unless we get upgrade packs that require a bunch of gold commons and low chemistry. Now, obviously with these investments, it is a zero risk investment because you're picking these up for like 300 coins a piece here, which is legitimate discard price for gold commons. So I don't mind buying these just because at some point they will go up and it's impossible to lose coins on them. So it's really not a bad option to go in on those. Now, some other investments that we can go in on as well is going to be looking at some 82 rated cards. Now, the 82s are starting to come back down in price, not all the way down. So Leon Bailey here, we typically like to get like 1,000 coins or less. He's hitting that range right now. You could definitely get him on bid for like 900 coins. So he's a really good card that I like right now, that Leon Bailey. Now, I need to bring up my Footbin list of 82s just to see what's kind of down in price here. So if I go 82s and have a look, for example, Fabian and Darun are going to be good examples. Darun especially is a guy that typically does well with SBCs. He's 82 rated, CDM Dutch in the Serie. He's 800 coins right now, which is very cheap for him. Love the look of that card right now. Another one is Christian Pulisic is back down to 1,000 coins. He, along with Bailey, I like to pick up whenever they're 1,000 coins or less. So he's at a great price here as well. So I like that Pulisic card as a buy too. So those two we've hit on. Let's talk about, I don't know, let's take a look at Yuri Berchiche here. Now, this guy I typically like to get when he's 1600 coins or less here. And I mean, he's getting there. One sitting there for 1500. There'll probably be quite a few for 1600. I don't mind that buy either. And then the last 82 we'll hit on here is going to be Pau Torres. This is another guy that, again, he typically 1200 or less I like to buy, which is where he's at right now. If you can get him for 1000, that's a great price. So Pau Torres, another one here as well. It's going to be a good buy at the moment. And again, there's no exact sell time, sell day for these cards. It's essentially when we get content that makes them go up in price. We just invest in these when they're super low compared to where they usually are, and then we wait for content that makes them rise. I'd expect the wait on these to be no more than a week, so it should be some nice coins coming for us. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video.